This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here we go. Burrow gonna open by putting it up. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Pause.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Damn, hey, that nigga stupidly.
In motion, it's Robinson. Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. A throw on the run is complete. Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Stafford. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Stay 50.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And the Bengals are going to take over here.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
God.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Milton Williams making the stop. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. God.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
11. Gun.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He'll get this one to Brown. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That one's caught along the left sideline. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. T. Higgins the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No touch that. Low Silver, ready? No touch that.
Hurts comes out throwing. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He's got a gain of 6 there. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Hey, easy. 63, bad. Alpha. Crowd love Yeti.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
No touch that.
2nd and 4. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
No No touchdown.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
73. No touchdown.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
No touch.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through
I was going to go for the pick, but you already know how them
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver.
catch is going to be.
What will they dial up on 3rd and short? You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
63.
Slot receiver headed left.
No touchdown.
From the pistol, Hurts. Chased out to his right. He can run it.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot
I
of
need
the
to put
great
a spot
coaches,
because
know when to lose
that's what I feel like.
to win the war. And that
That's what he
time,
gonna
just
do.
simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
No touchdown. Crowd left, Yanni. Alpha.
Receiver in motion, going left.
No touchdown.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Offense in the hurry up here.
Silver, set. No touchdown.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Campbell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Miami. Hey, Silver. 73. No touchdown.
Hurts now on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles looking at 1st and 10. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
No touchdown.
On 1st down, Hurts escapes the pocket. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stop made by Sam Hubbard.
Crowd left, Yanni.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Bang. No touchdown.
Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Crowd left, Yanni. No touchdown.
They're going to run with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets
Not
a
get targeted
3.
at the 4.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Phil King. No touchdown.
Barkley. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Great.
Jones out and cut on the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
On one, ready?
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Here's a return from the 7. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flush down now to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts to throw. Barkley's got it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Delta. Set. Tiger swarm. Delta.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Delta. Set.
Running back sent in motion.
Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On 1, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. Behind.
Brown on the carry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they're set up for 2nd and short.
11 MT. Behind.
They'll run again with Brown. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, ball at the 36.
11. Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start. Half push for the lead, but the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
A play fake now hurts to throw. He's on the move. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 35 on second down. This one falls incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. Hey, easy. 63, bad. Carl left Yeti.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
No touch, sir. No touch.
He's back to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philip. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30.
I'm one, ready?
They'll get this drive started. First
12,
and 10.
12. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown.
Hey, we're good.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. Second and 3 now.
11 mighty. Let's get set.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear.
Here we go.
And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
11 MT, Kate. 11, MT, stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's taken down at the 30.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
11, 11, 11, 11. Gun, gun.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space
11,
to
11,
add
11.
after that. That picked up a good chunk.
Here we go.
And it was nearly a big play.
Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Great. Set. No touch.
Has a man, it's Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They send a man in motion.
No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Great. Set. No touch.
Now pitch it to Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
No touch that. Try Leviani. No touch that.
Looking to throw. He lofts it deep left.
Oh,
He's
God.
got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Call up Yeti. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Delta.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Going to be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays
11
deep.
MT, Tate. 11 MT. Dot.
On second and 10, Burrow again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
11, 11. Dot.
Now to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT. Dot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
1-1, ready?
Couldn't connect on first.
11
it's second
MT,
down.
11 MT. Here we go, here we go.
Oh, come on, man.
11, 12. Dot.
Throwing from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Dot. Turbo shot. Dot.
Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
He'll throw it yet again. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be second down. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime You make contact and you disrupt that pass. That's a job well done defensively.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
11, 11, 11. That.
Looking to throw it. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
So then.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Acor Stadium in Cincinnati. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
12, 12, 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's caught! And he will score! T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the ready. Down.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can...
And he will take it in himself. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
On On one, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Shot.
Taken in by Gesicki. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Burrow. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now a 3rd and 2.
11, Tommy.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is hard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He's got it at the 7. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here's Nixon on the return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
On one, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
11. Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. York, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return.
Ready, break.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A 2nd down throw for Love. Going up top. And that's
I was about to say.
incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, It's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That one on target to Watson. He is in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Turner. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in.
You little bitch.
20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 84 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is
I think Jamar really ran into me. Almost cost me my touchdown.
Turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Here's Nixon on the return.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Love.
Good defense.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Crazy. What you mean by that, bro? Very big. Yeah. It's good, but that shit tastes like Alka-Seltzer.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. This one complete to Yoshibas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Three and a half to go, first quarter.
What's it say? 12.
Now it's Burrow.
I had a touchdown.
That one going to come up short. Low throw.
Damn.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
One, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
11 MT. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. Again, it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Burrow looking to pass. Got a man. It's Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run on third down with Brown. Able to power through. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Gun. 11 Thomas.
Stupid ass.
And he'll get in.
He thought I was running on that side. Stupid ass niggas.
Successful from a yard out.
Oh my god.
Will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Yo, that's crazy.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful.
Like, oh, let me go on this side. Shit.
But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
And it's the fact that he fell for that shit too. That's fucking insane.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Allen going to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 65 yards. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
11 Thomas. 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Yoshivas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back and forth first quarter of play. Burrow will throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. It's another first down as they look his way again. This time 19 yards.
11. Here we go.
Throwing again. It's Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
These two teams all tied after one. Now Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Mike Gesicki from 8 yards out, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Allen now looks to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. B.J. Hill in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 12. To throw, it's Allen.
What are you doing, Mike Hill?
25. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Allen. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Allen to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. To the air, Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid,
29 yards.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
On one, right?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the locker. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
12, 12, 12.
To the air again, Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we?
Oh, wide open, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo, 46 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Throwing now is Allen.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now Allen again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is caught.
Where is my fucking deep blue, man?
Keon Coleman
from 13 yards out.
And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by
my deep
Bass,
blue
up and good.
And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On 2, ready? Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, tape.
Now it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
11. Gun. Shot.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
This one complete to Yoshibas.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Here we go. 11 mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
11 MT. Here we go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd. In the backfield by himself is Brown, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Now receiver in motion left.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Well, now how about this return? And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him. But
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Gun. Cut.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Yoshibas, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. He will find his man Chase complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
12.
Brown. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now, I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Chase Brown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing Allen. Into the hands of Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Here's Allen. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he will have a Bengals 1st down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
Was good. I'm just not seeing the thing, bro. JD5 was good. I've been streaming for a couple of years now. I don't have I don't have a monitor. My shit, I'm streaming off my PlayStation. So I've been trying to get one for the longest, but I just, I'm on a low budget right now. But I am thinking about selling my TV and getting me a new setup. Yeah, yeah, true. But like I said, I'm streaming off of my PlayStation, so nah, I don't have one. So sick of this damn game. I gotta do all this fucking shit again. I was itching, dude.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York.
And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gun. Got. 11 MT. Take.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow.
Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's Burrow. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
11 MT.
Burrow will throw. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Now Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon.
That nigga T done damn near killed everybody, bro.
And good. And that makes the score 7-0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And
damn.
He won't quite make it to the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 24.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
11 MT Tank, 11 Thomas. Dot.
He'll look to throw.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
18 more yards there and another first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And running with power here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Chase Brown.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
70 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
41 yards.
And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, What goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. These two teams all tied after 1. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
11, Thomas.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now it's Burrow. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good.
And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 MT tape, 11 MT tape.
He'll look to throw.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 25 yards that time.
11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas. And they do get
I like
him
that
down,
corner
but not
too.
before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Running right, here's Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Burrow looking to pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
11-90. Here we go. 11 MT, Tate. 11.
Now it's Burrow.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd down, here's Brown. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
12.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot
Good shit,
convert,
D.
and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a first down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
11-90. Here we go.
An inside give, Brown. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Should be a touchdown.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
12.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow.
No.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Bengals force
Because
the
they're on
turnover.
fucking Biden.
They'll take over at their own 27. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw here.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
This is 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this
Fucking dropped it.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow.
Man open left side is Brown. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow.
Eluding the pressure right.
On the right side, open is Gesicki.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like
How many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
York now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
On one, right?
Here's 1st and 10.
11.
Throwing, Burrow.
Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw, Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
11 mighty.
Now Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
11 MT. 11 Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here we go with Burrow.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not as...
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was